And Alex says, like it, Coyote, see that bomb? If Chris was in it, they all would have rallied. So a little bit of banter going on in the OS map chat. And, you know, BGA, the score doesn't reflect it right now, but BGA is playing this very close. The round is by no means a shutout or a snowball.
Is that Ranger
really
still dead in the center? I don't think they wanted to res him.
Is
that him?
I don't see a Ranger in the center.
Oh, but maybe it's just my screen lagging. I was like, maybe they didn't want to res him because he went too far forward. Punishment.
Oh, the fresh air Ellie, that's kill number 2. And I'm gonna hope to get a res here from Aldix, if he's paying attention. This video, you'll see it on stream here too. Boom, I got knocked down. But let's see. So BGA,
wrecked.
they need to make a few adjustments. Come get me, Coyote. They need to make a few adjustments here.
Way too far away, my friend. You're on your own over there.
All right, I'll get up. But you know, I think the gank for their gank needs. I think they're a little bit nervous right now, and if the gank can kind of pull it together, they'll be able to turn this around.
Well, BGA needs to use the advantage of using 2 Rangers. You just sit back a little bit. You don't need to go in. The only Ranger I ever saw go in so deep was Serene. That's just his DD Ellie mentality, though. So if they sit back coast, wait for those opportunities for those Necros or Ellies to be out of position, or even that melee, then they can just 2 them down real quick and create it down. Be able to punish it.
So the next round is in 1 minute, and I'm gonna go ahead and give a shout out real quick to the real Nate Shady. He's the real MVP, and I don't know who that is. I know he's a warrior for BGA, but I'm gonna give him that shout out. So shout out to Nate Shady, and let's see. The round's gonna get started here. The time is 3:30, so in about seconds. Yeah, I'm wondering, should we bring in Chip? Jordan, can you bring him down here?
Yeah, he's a ganker. He'd probably have a little more knowledge.
Yeah. How's it going, Chip?
What's up, Chipperoo?
So Chip
up?
joins us on TeamSpeak. You in the OS right now?
Nah, I went back to writing. I thought you guys wanted to do 2-man casts.
No, we need some gank analysis, Chip.
Oh, alright, give me a second.
Alright, we'll see you in the OS in a minute. Alright, so the round's about to get started here in about 3 seconds. And it looks like both sides mighting up, getting ready. BGA pushing towards the center here, going far onto the left side this time. Caliburn, same traditional start he goes. They take the veil, they don't go full forward, they're kind of waiting it back this time. Playing a little bit more aggressively than they did in their last
BGA is right in the midline, that was a great...
Right in the midline, getting a hard push at the beginning, big bomb. And Caliburn immediately looking for an Ellie, that Ellie is low, training the Ellie, and it looks like Ganker is down for Boo, Ganker, Mesmer going down. And it looks like he's going to get cleaved out. Rangers making early work of that.
They have an Ellie down, Ellie down on BGA side. Oh,
the Ellie down for BGA. He's missing back to the train. Caliburn's chasing, but he might not be able to get it. The banner at 1% HP, and he's going to go back down though. He's going to be out.
That was a really good banner right there. Only if it
that
worked.
was a very good banner. There's a lot of low players right now. It looks like the Ranger for Boo generating downs here. The Thief goes down, and so they're going to trade 1-for-1 gank. It's an Ellie and a Thief down as well. A Mesmer down for Boo, and we're going to see.
Boo has a Necro down. There might get
that Ranger's
right
getting trained down though from BGA.
Oh, they're going to get the power res on him.
Maybe they might get this.
Train doing right now.
The Ranger gets out.
Go ahead.
And the Ranger's gonna get cleaved out here. The Necro also gonna go down.
Cleaved. Good.
So Zero Solus, we've seen him die a lot of these rounds. I don't know if he's getting focused or if he's just out of position. But now Boo trying to re-empower here, getting ready to go on BGA.
Boo
BGA pushing
down as well.
into Boo. Z going down. He's gonna get hard res back up, and they're gonna get the re-empower off. Looks like the Necro's already down, and now Caliburn pushing on BGA's train. They're trying to get an empower off here. They're very low, getting pressured right now, and I think BGA's actually has the upper hand right now in this match. And it looks like Boo pushing towards the back line, trying to find a Necro. That Necro's going to go into Plague Form, trying to get away. They're not running Lich here, running Plague Form, playing a little bit more defensively. And now they're going to try to get a res on this Necro who's gone down. He's going to get a banner, good banner play by BGA. They really need to get an empower off though. They are very low, and a Necro it's a warrior in the back.
Pushing and pushing.
He would have way too ham. However, Caliburn losing a Guardian here. He may get back up. It's a rally war between the two, and it looks like the Guardian might get rallied here.
Back off
the Guardian gets the rally
real quick if he wants to keep pushing like this.
Yeah, he's in
They're
there.
half health right now. They could instantly go down.
But they're losing people, and Caliburn playing it safe, staying back, and that's going to be 3 down. BGA now frontline pushing in. There's a lot of low players for them, and I think this might be GG though for Boo taking the round. There's about 5 players left for BGA.
Yeah, I can't see from over there. Maybe I'll update the graphics. I thought it was more on the BGA side, but they got pushed back.
So, BGA had the upper hand of that GvG, but just really came down to a rally war between the two. Shout out to Mater and Kuro, by the way. You're all faggots. GG, Georgie and Kyotie.
I don't know who that is.
It's Mater. But that last round we saw BGA almost take it in the middle, but Boo with the better cleanup crew. And early on, the Rangers, Boo, they have a priority, it looks like. Get the Rangers, then the Ellies, which is smart, because killing the Ranger kind of gives your backline a little bit more cushion to work with, because you can't really push up as far as a backliner with the Ranger pressure coming down.
Agreed. I still don't see what BGA's Rangers are doing. Maybe I gotta pay a little more attention. I know Boo's Rangers are definitely picking off people one by one.
You can see, it's actually just one Ranger, Kia Glud, and he's the one I talked to earlier this week about his performance, and he says that it's really his team it's really the rest of the guild that sets up the plays he's making.
Yep. Yeah, the Ranger's the cleanup work there.
That was the Ranger that was in the last match with Boo, and he did a fantastic job of watching over the rest of his gank and creating the downs.
He's telling me right now I shouldn't be stroking his eating as much.
Hey, he's doing his job, that's all that matters. All he needs to do.
So we see the round go to 3-0 for Boo. I'm a little, I can't say disappointed. I think BGA still has a chance to turn this around. I've seen plenty of comebacks.
Well, there was a rally war just there. That was the third round was the closest so far, I think.
I think this next round's going to be very exciting.
BGA
I was talking.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying BGA had a great push or I can't even think of the word right now. Nope. Off to you, Ben.
Alright, well, I was going to say, I talked to Bad Guy Roberts earlier, who's the driver for BGA, and he was telling me, they've never actually fought Boo in the OS. They've only fought them in open field and in various encounters like that on Zerg Island. And so he was really interested. He was really excited to see how they'd perform in a GvG against them. And obviously, when you first fight a guild you've never seen before, you're going to have some struggles with it. And so BGA, that's what they're probably going through right now. And if they're smart and they're in their team speak right now, they're thinking, all right, what did we do wrong? What can we do differently? And what can we switch up for the next 4 rounds? I'm waiting to get a time here.
I think, I don't know if BGA has a Mesmer. I think I see a Mesmer on Boo's side. I think that's playing a decent role right there as well.
It seems that BGA's gank is the double thief ranger comp, which is... It's kind of interesting. You'd think, if you're
there was double ranger they had. I don't know if they switched it up on BGA side. They did have 2 rangers. Maybe they switched it to thief and ranger. Is what you're saying?
I only saw one when I checked the stack.
Oh, nice. Well, maybe they switched something up. That's awesome.
All right, so they're gonna switch up the. We're switching up the settings right now on the stream. It's on a delay, but I'm trying to make it look better for everyone.
Before I got all tongue-tied, what I was going to say is BJ had a great engage there. They engaged right in the middle of, I can't think of what's Boo's leader's name? Caliburn? Caliburn's melee. He just landed right in the middle. If he could have created an instant down right there, it would have been a
They did actually.
Snowball effect. Yeah,
they downed the Mesmer.
Yeah.
Well, then they downed the Mesmer. He actually got cleaved out by the Rangers.
Oh, he did? Back over. Okay, good. Well, I mean, the Mesmer's a decent one, but...
Well, I mean, 15v15 in terms of gank versus gank, having the Mesmer out gives your thieves. Well, no, it doesn't. It gives the Rangers for BGA a little bit more room. The next round is going to start at 11:30. 11:30 is the next start time, and so that's in about 30 seconds from now.
So
what do you think? Go ahead.
I'm looking at BGA's gank right now, and it's literally just the 2 Rangers, and that's it. They have no thieves in, no Mesmers in.
No thieves in now. Whoa.
So what did they
take
replace
now?
the
They had a
for?
thief and 2
They
rangers
added a ranger and there's a warrior in the might stacking stack.
All right, so adding a little bit more.
Are we gonna see a gank warrior?
Are we gonna see? I hope so.
Some kill shot maybe.
Some kill shot maybe. Maybe we're gonna do an all range gank here.
Oh,
I
love
usually
the
prefer
kill
2
shot.
Mesmers for that type of situation, but
So here comes the might.
We'll see how it goes.
BGA a little bit early. Caliburn likes to wait. He goes into his normal starting position. BGA pushing forward. Caliburn playing a bit more defensively this time, staying back. Now BGA pushing straight in. Caliburn's all alone, going into BGA's train. His front line's a little bit separated, and it looks like early on the Rangers get aggressive. There's a low back line. He's trying to get away. It's an Ellie, and now Caliburn pushing them all the way back into their corner.
Caliburn's low. He needs to get
He's
a nice little regroup first.
Caliburn's trying to get back here, get the regroup off. BGA pushing in, all leaping together. They might have caught something here, and I'm gonna get a little bit closer. And it looks like they may have caught a. No, they didn't catch anything. So pulling back now, running back towards
Caliburn's
this
gonna have
side.
to push in right now.
And now the offense from Boo. Caliburn gets knocked back by the Rangers. So a little bit of driver focus going on. And now BGA, still the Ellies, you can see them doing everything they can to avoid that rage damage. A quick flurry by a Warrior, catches the Caliburn off, stops his push. That was a good play by him.
Caliburn's
and
low.
now,
Caliburn's down. Caliburn's down right
Caliburn is down in the middle.
See if they
and
can finish
BGA,
it. Nope, he's back
they
up.
get
Nice
the banner
banner,
off.
nice
Nope.
banner.
And then BGA is
He
going
has
to
a
lose
fear
one
though.
player here.
He's weak. He's
Two
real
players,
weak.
2 players. Caliburn's still really weak, stuck in the bomb, trying to get these 2 downs though. He's gonna go back down here
He's
and
back down. They're gonna get.
he's
a
already
res
down
off
this
on him.
quarter. The Ranger focus on him, and he's back up though. Good banner by Boo. BGA lost a lot of players though, trying to down Caliburn there, and you know that can happen. And now Caliburn pushing back on the offensive, heading towards BGA. BGA being pushed back into their quarter. There's a low Guardian in the middle of their stack. Caliburn sees that he wants it. He's gonna get that Guardian or that Warrior down. 2 down now for BGA. Caliburn rolling back. He's taking a lot of damage. Still keeping on the offensive and now pushing them back into their corner. A lot of low BGA. They need to get an power off now. Trying to get the hard res off on this Warrior. He's still up, but he's going to get cleaved out here finally. And now
Their Guardian just
BGA
got cleaved out too.
losing
BGA just
players.
lost
So the Ranger pew pew focus from both sides. The leader for BGA, he's trying to push in. Caliburn sees going for the backline, heading for a Necro. It looks like
They're
a
gonna
Gold
cleave
Scout.
out this
That
Warrior
Gold Scout's
over
gonna
here
get
from
caught
Boo.
here. The ring around him, he's going down, but they're gonna go. But the BGA is looking for the gank fight, going in on the Ranger. They turn back towards the melee, and it looks like I think about 7 BGA are left here.
Yeah,
Caliburn
BGA's
now.
all out. They have 3
Caliburn's
down
going
now.
into cleanup mode. You know, wow, that was and the round's not over yet, so I'm afraid to call it. I did that during an EU GvG I was doing, and they actually ended
Calling
up
it too
with-
early.
I called it way too early, and it was pretty funny actually.
Some
But
people have the fight in them sometimes. You can't.
mhm,
A leader should let the rounds go as far as possible. It's the best experience you can get.
we saw, and if Jordan, you can turn your attention over to this area that I'm standing right now. We saw BGA, their Rangers. Like I could tell very early on. I usually don't like to call driver focus. I don't believe it's a real thing most of the time. I think that's just an excuse people give. But that time, the Rangers, we saw knockbacks, Warriors immobilizing him. I mean, they were definitely trying to get an early or a quick end to the round by killing Caliburn.
Oh yeah, they were trying to put the pressure on him, maybe deter him from pushing in consistently. It seems
And
like Boo's melee is a little more threatening than BGA's at the moment. Every time they go in, they're usually one person's down or they're cleaving out somebody off of BGA, while BGA is struggling to compete with that. Which it's okay. I think maybe the Necros need to, get in tune with one another. I mean, Caliburn was in there by himself at one time. That could be the easiest target, just the wells, and if you got the Crub Boon, drop the Crub Boon, whatever you got on your Necros, and just do all the full damage. I mean, a driver shouldn't get away with that. That's something they should look at in their videos and review. But I think are we going all 7 here?
We're going all 7. So they go all
Nice.
7. The way it works is all 7 go down. Even if it goes to 5-0, you still or 5-0, it'll still go to all 7 because the
that's good
point
to hear.
system works. And now, so BGA, they can still, I believe, they can still get some points here, and that's really what they need to do. Again, this is the first GvG for them, so it's not going to negatively affect them that much in the tournament. It's really alerting is what they need, and this will really help. I think it'll help them in the next. We'll see them do a lot better in the next few rounds, as well as in the upcoming matches. As for Boo, you have to be really happy right now. You have 10 rounds taken so far total in the tournament, which means that you're sitting on a nice chunk of points, which will be big coming into the qualifiers, or at the end of the round robin is.
So let's see if BGA decides to switch anything up, try something different with their Guardians and Warriors. I'm looking to see if anybody will bring out some, what's it called, the Guardian move.
Are you gonna
I
say
can't think of
engineer?
it.
I thought you were gonna say engineer.
You made? Oh no, I'm looking for some Sanctuary action, hopefully.
That
If
would be
anybody
good.
brings out the Sanctuary in this tournament, that'd be interesting.
I noticed that Boo is actually running a decent balance between. I actually have to check. I know he's running staff, but Caliburn's actually running hammer staff. But a lot of his frontline are running greatsword. But they're not afraid to leap in, ahead of him, which is good and bad at the same time. However, the hammer gives him a lot of utility as a driver. It allows him to really pick his target, especially in a 15v15. That immobilize is very strong. And so is the ring. He can throw down the ring where he wants it. He doesn't have to rely on someone else to do it for him.
It's like we stated earlier. Ellie? Necro. He gets him over, he mobs them right there. Everybody spins the win. A nice fat mighty blow. Yeah, GG on that person. That person's dead, cleaved out.